Morning. How's everyone doing? Hope you're having a good evening, day, whatever time you may be watching. In fact, what time do you watch this video? I say morning, but does everyone watch it in the evening, or do you watch it in the next day when you're having your breakfast? Oh. Right, let's get some tractors out. Birds are singing. For some reason this morning it won't unlock the loader. I'm hoping just a simple turning it on and off will do. Look at that! Another 4.5 hours. We're all 4,000 in this little beast. These guys are all eating, and now they're getting a layer of straw on top. Right, that's straw blowing completed. We'll grab a coffee, I think, now. Beast parked up, we could get that washed today. Should just said we could do with a bit of milling before the rain comes, which I think is a good idea. So we're going to drop this off and do that. So we're just greasing it round before we set off. So it does take some ammo, this milk. Actually just filling that up now. The tractor will get to 4,000 hours today. Well, I've just found that this is leaking, and there's no wonder. It looks like they've had it off at some point and been chewing it, or it's swelled. It's always going to get past the... It's not smooth, so it's never gonna work. We need a new piece of pipe in here. Oh, gate is working now. So Don's come to weigh some. Our tin cabinet has got destroyed, and looks like the rats are underneath it, and they've eaten out the corner. You would have thought they'd eaten that. It's either it's rusted out or they've eaten it out. It's about knackered, I think. Don's back from the 155. We're just going to get rid of this these metal rails now. Put them on top of the lockups so they don't rust, or they don't rust as bad. Right, I'm got all those up, ready to hand pick them off and stack them. But they're up and out of the way now in the dry. I'm just going to go and get some oil filters and air filters for my car. I'm going to service it myself. I was used to do with my C2 and my Defender, and now I think it's time to start doing it myself with the S3, because it's yeah, I don't know, I quite like taking things to pieces and doing stuff if I've got time. Anyway, I feel like I've got a bit of time, so we're going to do that. Jack it up, drop the oil, change the filter, change the air filters. Bob's your uncle. So there we go, we got us filters. Right, air filter, I'll do that while we're here. So where are we? Pop the hood. Find out where we need to be. Good question, probably here somewhere. Okay, maybe I'll work this out in a minute. Well, what a job. It seems like it's inside this cover. So I have to take it off there, undo that, I'm guessing, unclip this sensor and take the cover off, and then get the air filter out. So it's not quite as easy as I first thought. Maybe I will take it into shed to do it. Right, so hopefully we don't get it too mucky going down here. We will pull it in the shed, find somewhere marginally clean, and jack it up and get these things changed. Oh, we got Rip and Farm here. What are we delivering today? Wow, fresh off the press. Thanks, Twiggy. So right now we're jacking up the car at the front. What? No. It's probably just something breaking. Right, so we got under here. My filter is there for the S3, and then we go to the back of the engine, and that there is my sump plug. So we'll drop that out, and we'll put it in. I think It's very, very tight, is that drain plug. To the point where I'm a bit worried, so we're going to get a longer bar just to make sure we've got plenty of torque on it. So we got the oil just running out now. Undone this, undone those clips, took off this MAF sensor. Then hopefully this comes off, all being well. Got that bit off now, and the air filter is inside this, or it's got to be inside this. Is my thought anyway, somewhere. So on the underside of the engine cover, there's lots of little screws. I've just undone them. Hopefully that's the right thing to do. Oh, it is. There's the air filter. Looks fairly clean, to be fair. Brand new one. So get rid of that. New one in. Just a bit of dust that's got in there. Get the cover back on. That's what the top of the engine looks like. Half is feeding out. The cover back on the bottom now. We've done the sump plug back up and we've changed the filter. And now we're just putting one on his side. I've put one in at mine. We've got a couple more to go. So we've just lowered that side down. Now it's going to lower this side down, jack it up, take the chocks out, and we'll get in there. The car goes up. No, we put it up high, didn't we? Yep. There she goes down. Job done. Cabin filter now. So in here, the cabin filter, we've got a little bolt there to take off. I think it's smaller than 10mm, so I've just put 10mm on and it's way too big. So we'll get the cramp little socket set that we've got here, which for some reason is an Imperial, but we'll get something to fit and take that off. Then it's supposed to be under here. Actually, I'm talking trash. There's this piece, which is supposed to have two thumb screw things that hold it in up there somewhere. But anyway, it doesn't on mine, because clearly at some point somebody's lost those. And then where it says open, we need to open that, slide it across, and then that comes, slide it across. Oh, we've got a piece of wire there for some reason. Why is that? Does that slide around that maybe? I'm not quite sure. Oh, tell you what, there's some muck dropping out of this from somewhere. Come on, Joe, let's get this open. Oh, it's trapped on it or something, I don't know. Right, let's have a look. Where's it gone? Got to remember which way this comes in or goes out. Tell you what, isn't that easy, this. Right, I'm gonna have to have a fiddle around here. Ah, it's the carpet stopping it. I don't think this has been changed. We've got something. Oh, that piece of trim there was stopping it. Might be a two-handed affair. Don't try and don't try and film while doing it, would be my advice. Right, remember which way it goes. It's like that. Going up. And yeah, I'd say that's pretty mucky. Feels heavy. Yeah. That needed doing, didn't it? Look at that. How disgusting's that, eh? The muck that's in there is unreal. Anyone seen that in a car? How much more healthy am I going to be changing that pollen filter? Worth every penny. New one is a Bosch, and that's what it should look like. That's it, so it's done 4,000 miles I think and had a service. Well, that's the thing, I never really do any miles in it. So I change the oil every year, 4,000 miles. But obviously, the cabin filter's not been changed quite as often as I thought it was. But yeah, that's done. Be good for another year. Be sorted. Right, I'm gonna get rid of some rubbish. So we got mixers happening. The milling's still going on. Ashes. Swapping some buckets over. So I was tipping that off. We've got the box section up there, out of the way. Tractor's coming in. 6.9's off. And we're just waiting for the mill to run out, which will be any second now by the sounds of it. Right, we're just in the 215 now. And I just want to check on some of the cattle, seeing as this has got really good lights. Come down here and just check that these guys have got some hay, which they have. Oh, the team's on board today. We've got these jobs done. It's a good way just to be able to check on them. With these LEDs in here, in the spaceship. Yeah, we've got big problems though, she's regenning. Haven't been started for a bit, so I think, you know what, I might just leave this running for 5 or 10 minutes before we finish tonight. Really getting down the barley now. Right, well, we've packed everything away now. Looks like these guys are going to get set off home in a minute. But we've got a mixer mention. We've got a very special one today. And it's for a certain Roy Ashley. I don't know if anybody's heard of that name before, but it's been sent in anonymously, and I can only guess it may be from Charlotte. Now, she's not put anything, or this person has not put anything apart from Roy Ashley. Now, I've heard that he's 50 years old today. So, yeah, happy 50th, Roy. Hope you've had a really fantastic evening. And yeah, that's about it from me today. If anybody else wants to get their name in Mixer Mentions, then there's a link in the description below, and the money goes straight to Yorkshire Air Ambulance. So yeah, that's where we're at. Do you think I'm telling the truth about Roy's age? Let me know in the comments, and I'll see you all in tomorrow's video. Thank you very much for watching, guys. Bye.